up. I'm looking for some scissors. I ain't finna cut nobody. I ain't told y'all I was finna cut nobody. I just said I was looking for some scissors. That's it and that's all. Okay? But in the meantime, y'all can come on in because I think I just found the scissors. Got 2 or 3 pairs of scissors. But when you don't put things back in its proper place, that kind of stuff will happen. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, what's shaking, baby? Woo! Come on in the building, let's chat about it. Come on. Y'all had fun last night. From the comments, y'all told me y'all had fun talking to the president on the mock conversation. Woo! But I gotta wait till y'all get in here and tell y'all what was funny to me last night. I couldn't hardly get through it because it was so funny, y'all. Come on, I see you coming. Hurry up, come in here so y'all can listen to what I got to say here this morning. Love turned upside down. Love need to be this away, not this away. Love is all we got up in here. That ain't the right way. Go this way. There you go. Okay. So anyway, I got up this morning. Thanking the Lord, another day above ground. Hey, y'all up in the house. Come on in. Let's chat about it, baby. I woke up this morning. I had a smile on my face. The first thing I thought about was the conversation we had last night. I said, well, if you can't make lemonade out of some lemons, you ain't really conquered too many skills in life. No. Yeah. That's the way I looked at it anyway. And most people did. Okay, you gonna always have some that they don't see the light at the end of the rainbow. They don't understand that nothing lasts forever. Yeah, we going through the struggle now. And it could last for 4 years. It could last for 4 days. It could last just a day. Who knows? A lot of things already been blocked already. So all we can do is pray for the best and may the best come. That's it. That's all. Who up in here chatting with me already this morning? Come on in. What's up, Miss Jean? Miss Jean say, Ms.V, really enjoyed your content yesterday. Thank you, Miss Jean. I appreciate that. I'm usually a fun and lively person. I don't like to be on that stuff when I come out here and dragging people's spirits down. People already drugged down enough. Shoot, they don't need nobody coming out here depressed and unhappy and, mad at somebody else. I don't even know these people to be mad at them. I don't. And from the looks of it, I ain't gonna never meet them no way. It ain't like they friends of mine. Okay? Be worried about real life stuff if you're gonna worry about it, nothing virtual. What's up, Kelvin? How you doing this morning? Good morning, Miss Jackie. Mods and chat. Thank you for coming in, Martin, for me this morning, Miss Jackie. Hey, Miss Audrey, let's stop right there. Miss Audrey, I just went down to the post office. We just got a birthday present. So I'm finna cut it open. And I'm finna see what it is. It's from Miss Audrey. Let's see what Miss Audrey sent. An early birthday present. And she done kicked it off, y'all. My birthday is February the 19th. But she done kicked it off in January. So, let's see what Miss Audrey thought about me. Okay? Thank you, Miss Audrey. Woo! Baby, it's all about them ravens. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Just a minute, please. Baby, she done added some more stuff to my ravens gear. You think I'm mad at her? Thank you so much, Miss Audrey. I ain't even got it open. I just saw ravens. Woo, it's beautiful. It is a purple and white and gold, the raven color bags. Okay, we're going to cut all this off too. We don't need all this. Put that in the trash along with it. Do I need this? It just say NFL. That's it. Okay. But check it out, y'all. Holy, ooh, baby. I can't even get the thing together. I done got too excited, Lord. Y'all know that's my team. Miss Audrey do it too. Miss Audrey, I can't thank you enough. Oh my word. I'm trying to get this plastic off of here. Y'all just wait a minute. I'm trying to show you the bag now. Don't get in no hurry now. I told y'all about rushing old folks. Old folks don't like to be rushed. Nope. Oh, look. I'm almost there. If I cut this strap, I'm going to be madder than a wet hen. Yeah, I'm going to get this little piece off of here. I'm finna wear this here. Yeah, I don't care if they didn't win, and I don't care if that season is over. Baby, I will bust out there with it on. I ain't ashamed of my team. Win, lose, or draw. That's what it's supposed to be. If that's your team, that's your team. And if you real with a person, you real with them. You fake and phony, they your team one day and you gone on to somebody else the next day. I don't deal with them kind of folks. Be for real. Hey. Crossbody. That is. Oops. That is. Oops. That is. Show enough. Bucket bag. Go, Miss Audrey. I'm going to put it around me and I's going to wear it. You going to see me with it on, okay? I'm going to make sure of that. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate my first birthday present. Man, I can't stop looking at it. Yes, indeed. Whew. It ain't purple either. It's black. That's their colors too. They either wear purple to some games with white and gold, or they wear black, gold, and white. This one is black, so it'll work with everything. Everything. I'm gonna have to stuff it up and get it right. When I get through putting everything in it, it's gonna be all right. Think I ain't happy? She done made my day already. Oops, there it is. Thank you. Good morning. Who is the next person? Glad you like it, Ms.V. Happy birthday starting now. I do. Anything that's got ravens on it, you can't miss me, baby. My husband spent too much money at M&T Bank Stadium for me to leave them now. They for life. Sure enough. Good morning, Marcel. Natural face look good. Vibes positive. You have a good day. And thank you, Marcel. Miss Jackie, make sure you put my channel in there so those new people coming in here every day can hit that subscribe button. And, they can hit that thumbs up button so they can get all them notifications. Make sure that bell and change colors or whatever it's doing now. YouTube changed rules and regulations like you change your underwear, hopefully daily. Okay. Ms.V, you are worth millions. Thank you for making my day. You are welcome, baby. Ain't nobody never told me I was worth millions. Woo, baby. Yes, indeed. Long as I can motivate you, inspire you, educate you to do better. Ain't nothing wrong with doing better. Don't worry about what the people say. Just you live your life. So at the end of it, no regrets. None whatsoever. Whatever it was, it was. Long as you lived it and it didn't matter what anybody else said. Okay? Nah, I don't live like that. Okay. That is my Texas friend up in the building this morning. Hey, Aaron. Shatika said, I'm here bringing blessings all day, every day. I receive them. Okay? Thank you, sugar. Hey, Miss Cynthia 06 is up in the building this morning. And who else is up in here? Very nice gift from Miss Audrey to Ms.V. Yes, it was. Something I'm going to use, too. A lot of times when you get gifts, you like them, but you never really use them. They just kind of are there. If it's nothing that I can display in the home or nothing I can wear, it's really going to be kind of like pushed away. And then you end up with a lot of keepsakes because you don't want to get rid of it because somebody gave it to you. And then before you know it, you got a house full of stuff that you just keep it. It's just there. Yeah. But everything I get these days, baby, I can use it. I find a need for it. I sure do. Because I'm not one that like to re-gift. I don't like to do that. Okay, good morning to you too, trolls. Y'all hit that like button on the way in, okay? I ain't mad at you because you came in mad. I just don't understand why you do stuff like that. That's it. I don't really understand. Nor do I care. Neither one. So, y'all, the first thing though that hit me this morning was Lollipop. Now, y'all know Lollipop came up in here last week talking about she was thinking about taking herself out. That's been bothering me. I've really been praying for her, y'all. Yeah, I really have because that's on my heart. That's worrying me. Somehow she took a liking to me out here on the social media platform. And I don't really know her no more than y'all know her. But her dropping into my chat the other day and telling me the things that she was telling me, and I'm telling her, please contact me. Or y'all even suggested to her, call the police. Man, my breakfast it ain't settling right. I'm gonna have to do some walking and drink a whole lot of water or something. I don't know. But I got up this morning to fix breakfast. Maybe because it ain't time for me to eat yet. Y'all know I eat around 1 o'clock every day. But this morning, I wanted breakfast. So I got up and I fixed me some grits and some bacon and some eggs and some toast. That's what I wanted and that's what I ate. Please hit that like button. And thank you. Let's see. There it is. There is my channel handle. Chatting with Ms.V. You can hit that button and subscribe today. It is free. Ain't nobody finna charge you nothing. Basically, everything over here is free. If you want to become a member, 99 cents to $3.99. Fall on in there. You'll be right in the groove of things on members' lives only. Okay? And I'm going to start doing something else different too. It's going to be subscribers' lives. That's going to eliminate them trolls coming in here with the foolery. Because we just ain't got time for them. They ain't got no understanding. They don't care that we don't want to hear what they got to say. Their problems ain't our problems. Okay, Ms.V, you always make my day. Woo, baby. Come on then, baby. Come on. Hello, James Howard. Good morning. How are you? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. I don't think I've seen you in here before. I be trying to remember. Okay? But you always welcome. That is beautiful. Yes, it is. My bag is gorgeous. Okay? Yes, nice leather too, lined. And oh, I got a zipper inside too. I love zippers. Yes. That's another compartment where I can put my little lipstick and stuff in. Yes, I can. And y'all know I gotta go to the doctor today. I'm finally gonna make it. But I ain't never been to this doctor before because we gonna have to have an understanding, me and him. I don't know, but we gonna have to get rid of this what you call it, respiratory infection because I'm tired of it myself. I'm tired of my voice being off. I'm tired of coughing. I'm tired of all of that stuff. So he gonna need to do something today. And I don't know. My doctor is booked up until next week. I'm not waiting the next week. Okay. Yesterday, the doctor they had assigned me to in the office, he was sick. I said, oh no, I can't go to nobody sick and I'm sick. Okay. Truly praying that she went to the hospital or got in contact with the mental health support. I know that's right, Miss Audrey, because it's been troubling me. Friend is in the building this morning. What's up now, town? How you doing, baby? Good morning to you. I hope everybody's coming in good health and doing all the things they need to do to just make their life better, because we got hit with some things last night. If y'all caught that live, we talked to him about it. Now, I don't know if he picked up that pen this morning, but I told him last night, do not pick up the pen no more. Leave the pen alone. You done did a month's worth of work. I asked him, please go lay down somewhere. Leave folks alone for right now. Look, it's only so much a brain can process. And you threw so much on us yesterday, I'm still trying to process it today. That's how it went down, baby. Sadie, knowledge, beautiful background picture. Thank you, Sugar. I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much. Ms.V, did you see that T is cutting people's food stamps and Medicaid? Yes, we was talking about that last night. Now, how in the world are people supposed to eat? Now, I'm being real. I'm being as real as I can be. I do know that a lot of people have been given food stamps that did not need no food stamps because they was able-bodied people who could have got up off that can and went to work. Now, we all know that, but that's the system failed the people there because you didn't check their salaries. You didn't check to see if they was working. You didn't check to see the number of people in the house. You failed the people when you gave them something that they didn't deserve having. If ain't nothing wrong with them where they can't get up and find them something to do, they don't need no food stamps. That's my opinion. I'm sticking with it, okay? Now, there are many people out there of all colors that are on food stamp. It is just not a black thing. Trust and believe that. Do you not look when you go through the grocery store lines at the people who giving that little EBT card? I've seen all races pushing it in there. So if you under the impression that it's just black folks, you're wrong again. Okay? Is that what's really going on? It seems to be. I don't know, but I just think that's a bad thing. You should have revamped the system and took the people off the food stamps who was on the food stamps who didn't need to be on the food stamps. Okay? A lot of disabled people should have been able to get food stamps. If you really are disabled by your doctor that you cannot work, then I see you with some food stamps and wouldn't have a problem with it. If you are a single mother out there and you are in a low income bracket with children, don't take them food stamps for them people. Them people got to eat too. They doing the best they can with what they got. But why create a system to help the people and then you come in and you don't see no need? Because you don't have to never worry about food stamps. That's why. You ain't never got to worry about Medicaid. But probably 40% of children in the classroom depend on Medicaid in a lot of school districts. Okay? And then the lunches that they get, if you ain't going to be funding these schools, them babies can't sit up there all day long and you expect for them to learn something and they hungry. Everybody can't afford lunches. Lunches was cheap back when I was in school. I think they started off around 15 cents and went to 25 cents. And we had much better lunches than they have today. They put some stuff together today. Them children don't be wanting that food. If they had the lunches we had growing up in school, baby, they'd make better grades because they would eat the food. Baby, they slapped some rice on there and some red beans on there, and it was seasoned to perfection. Because we had cooks in the kitchen that had been cooking at home for years. Yeah. Them black women could cook in that kitchen. That peach cobbler, yeah, we did have some dessert. They ain't worried about no sugar. We had a dessert every day. And it was something you wanted to eat too. If it was just a little square of a chocolate brownie, yeah, we had it. We had milk every day and everybody loved milk. We had either a choice of chocolate milk or homogenized milk, white milk. But whoever came up with this lunch program with these carrot sticks and these celery sticks, them sure don't want that. They just waste food. That's what y'all did. Y'all come up with a better meal plan and make it taste better. You ain't got to put all that salt in it to make it taste good. It's a lot of seasonings you can use to make that food taste good. Just money wasted all over the place. Nuyorican. Hello, good morning, darling. Right back at you. You see where I got my channel in there? Hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button for me. And come on in and join in the conversation. Just one old big happy family over here. We ain't got no problems with nobody. And don't care if they got a problem with us. We passed all of that. We done moved past it, okay? We out here on a virtual cruise ship, sailing around the world, just picking up people, living life and loving life. Good morning, home style. You sound full of spirit this morning, and is. Hello to everyone here in the chat. I'm praying that your doctor's visit goes well. It's gonna be just fine. Yeah, it's going to be just fine. They're going to find out what is wrong, and they're going to give me whatever it takes to get rid of it. I just feel that in my spirit. Yeah. It can't be that bad because I'm still up and full of energy every day. I just don't. It's got to be some type of infection, though. I'm blowing too much. I'm coughing it up too much. And that's what I want to get rid of. Because one thing can turn into another thing. And then here we go with that domino effect. We're going to stop this today. Okay. Ms. Audrey speaking to you. Nuyorican. And good morning, sugar. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit that like button so you can catch all the lies as we come on. They said the cuts weren't affecting food, the EBT, food stamps, or the welfare. Oh, see, now I ain't seen nothing this morning. Your Nuyorican. Not nothing. I ain't looked at it this morning to see if he put the pencil to the paper again. I don't know. Now, I do know it was said in the beginning, anything that was federally subsidized was gone. But then them judges start blocking stuff. So I don't know where it is today, to be perfectly honest. You know, what was blocked, and I know the migrants, they used to leave them folks alone for now, okay? So I don't know if a judge said leave the food stamps alone, the EBT cards. I don't know. But it's my opinion that they need to go and look at the system and how the system was originally set up. It was set up to help the people, but it may need to be tweaked a little bit to get some of the people off the system that ain't got no business being on there, okay? And they ain't going to be honest enough to get off themselves. You're going to take them off. Good morning, Miss Carolyn. How you doing this morning, Miss Carolyn? Everyone, please tap that like button, you know, that thumbs up button up there. Y'all been doing pretty good here lately. Just tap the screen or go up there where it's got the little thumbs up and hit it. That's all you got to do. Can I just call you new? Because all that's going to get choked up and words going to get swallowed, and I'm going to mess around and call you the wrong thing. I'm going to try it one more time, and after that, you're going to be new, okay? Is that cool? Nuyorican is your name. From this present moment, you new to me. All right. How about that? She's saying amen. He is definitely not a humanitarian, Ms.V. Not in the least bit. When you are Oriental with the last name When, English, Indian, question mark, are you asking me if I'm an English Indian? No, sir. Black. But welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. And good morning. How are you? Welcome to the family. Okay? Here's an African Unite. First time in the building. Ain't even said good morning to me, y'all. And he up in here talking about marry me as my third wife. I'm African. I ain't gonna be able to do it. First of all, I ain't finna marry nobody. And if you think I'm gonna be a third wife, ooh, you really don't know me. You got me all messed up. I'm not sharing no man with nobody, okay? That's supposed to be my husband. I leave first. If I find out I'm gone, I ain't looking back. Once I'm gone, I'll look back and I'll go back, okay? So you got the wrong one, baby. Hey, keep going. Keep it moving, sugar. Okay? Hey, Marina, how you doing this morning, sugar? Okay, Miss New is saying, you a Mr. or Mrs.? I need to know because you just got to end now. I'm not sure. I don't want to be calling you the wrong thing and getting upset with me because I don't know. That's why I'm asking. But you agreeing that it's 100. They're playing the welfare blues this morning. The welfare blues? That's a song, Aaron? I ain't never heard that one. Who that song by? Aaron is the music man over here. Hey, Angela. Angela say, my husband and I are in bed. Health, we make $1,300 a month, and they only give us $156 a month. Hold up. Y'all make $1,300 a month together, and they only give you $156 a month. We still have to go to food bank to eat. I worked as a waitress and raised the kids, plus worked as a painter too. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's people who have been out here and they have survived trying to raise their kids and do the right thing. That's what I just got through saying. They really, really need to look at the incomes of these people. Okay? And then give them food accordingly. Now, $156 ain't gonna buy you much food these days. When that basket go through that counter now, for one person, it can be $200 and $300, and that ain't gonna last very long. With the cost of each item, everything in there now, $5 or more. You start with $5 and go up, and it due to inflation. I don't think we're gonna be able to do too much more. We ain't gonna be able to go up in there too much longer. We just gonna have to do something different, okay? You're gonna have to make your own bread. You're gonna have to buy your old cow, get your own milk. When you got enough milk, freeze it if you have to. Freeze the milk. And then go on slaughter the cow and get you some beef. You got you some meat to eat, okay? Go vegan. You gotta do what you gotta do now, okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, things is rough. Good morning, B. Smittish. How you doing, B? Good night, Mama. Resh. All these. Well, y'all got all these names. Y'all put as y'all's handles. Y'all know people be trying their best to be trying to pronounce them. I see out in the international AT, but international AT gonna call you Globe every time you come in here because I think it's Resha. Yeah, y'all want me to be trying to get it right. And then when I get it wrong, and then you be laughing at me or getting mad at me. Hey, Globe, welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. What? Dog it jumped on me. Rena say, Michelle Obama changed the school menu. Yeah, she was the one who changed it. She did. But I'm not sure now. We've had enough time to experiment with it. If that's the best for these children out here. Because you got to understand, these children are used to eating either home cooked food, which they picky about some of that, or either fast food. So you just got to start looking at the menu now to lower the calories in there. Maybe smaller servings instead of big old servings. And get them used to eating less because our children are just, they did a little too big now. And they coming into health problems real soon in life because they overweight. They don't get enough exercise. Only the fingers are getting exercise on the cell phone and on the computer. They don't get out and they don't do sports like we used to do. They don't play outside. First of all, because it ain't safe in a lot of neighborhoods for them to go outside unless you happen to live in a house and you got a backyard that's fenced. And that's the changing of the times. You got to change with the times too. Yeah. You love my energy. Thank you, baby. Long as God give it to me every day, I'm going to use it. Miss Carolyn say food prices have gone up so much until you uh do your do you need food stamps? Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me read this right. Food prices have gone up so much until you do need food stamps to make it. And then the amount of food stamps that they give, you can't compensate with the increase in price. I read it. I got it. Okay. Y'all be writing fast and I have to stop and try to make sure I'm reading what you're trying to say. But you're right, Miss Carolyn. You're right. It ain't enough. If any children are in the house, $156 in snacks is gone out the window. Now you can't afford no snacks. All you can afford is food. If you want a snack, go snack back on that food I already cooked. That's it. That's all. And maybe you're just teaching us how to live again, like back in the day when food wasn't never really no shortage in the home. People didn't make nearly the money they making now, but food wasn't never no shortage. All the homes I think about growing up in my community, in my neighborhood, wasn't nobody hungry. No. They ate at everybody's house that your parents let you eat at and came home. Now, my parents was a little different. You ain't eat at nobody's house. When it's time for you to eat, you got hungry, come home. Okay, now you bring somebody home with you to eat, but you ain't finna eat and you ain't finna spend a night. That did not happen. Okay? Miss Rena say, Carolyn, okay, and they was giving them migrants thousands of dollars worth of food stamps for one person. That's their fault. The system gave it to them. Now you want to get rid of them. Yeah, the business give it to them. But you see, they've always treated them good when they came over here. They were able to come over here for years and years. And they gave them money to even open up businesses. When you tried to open up a business and get some money, they wouldn't give it to you. You was born and raised here. Oh, yeah. That's how it went down. Now they don't realize the mistake. But you're not doing it right. That's not creating nothing but havoc now. Because first of all, they should have never been able to come in here so freely. Okay? Now that they were able to come in here to the land of the free, you don't want them in here. You gave them everything and didn't give the American people nothing. And now, who ought to be mad is us. We paid all them taxes all them years. Everybody pay taxes. Even the ones out on the street, if they get a couple of dimes to go in the store, whatever they buying, they paying taxes. You got to. Or you can't walk out the store with it. As a significant study would love T to live in a middle class environment for 2 weeks. Eat the food. Eat the food. I think you said, I'm not sure, but I'm going to move on. Hello, T. Welcome to the real world. Exactly. He got to bring himself down a couple of notches, because he's never lived in a poor or middle class environment. It's okay if you went out there on the campaign trail and jumped in the McDonald's in the window and served up some fries. You only did it for one time. You probably didn't do it a whole hour. What that mean? No, move off into one of them neighborhoods. Don't touch your money at all for a week. Just live off the money that the U.S. government is paying you to be president of the United States. And perhaps, maybe, just maybe, you can see then how hard it is for a whole lot of people just to survive day to day. It ain't easy for a lot of people. It ain't easy for a lot of people who have been living well, because you taking stuff up too high for them to live the same lifestyle they used to live in. Me, baby, I can adjust. Any situation, any given situation that's thrown on me in life, I'm going to adjust to it. Okay? Been through too many changes and been to too many places, seen too much, where I can make adjustments. I can make adjustments. I walked out there this morning going to get my present from the P.O. box downstairs. Well, Lexar. It was in Lexar. And I'm like, why is this garage dark out here? I still don't know why. Pitch dark. Only thing on was the emergency lights. I said, Self, what you gonna do is see your way to the car, look around you, be aware of your surroundings, get in the car, lock the door, go on down there, and get your little package out the Lexar, get back in your car, lock the door, and hopefully there'll be a parking right by the door. Thank God. I'm the third parking right by the door. I ain't have to walk way from down there up here. Everybody gone to work. So you have to make adjustments. And in the meantime, you have to think. You cannot be walking around in the world going da and think that everything is just going to work out for you, because it ain't. Ms.V said, put that pencil down, Trump. Yeah, you got to put it down. Look, enough is enough. Can we have a few moments, sir, to be able to digest all this stuff that you threw out there yesterday? Because right now, a lot of us are regurgitating it. It's just like we can't stomach it. Okay, we just can't. We can't. Our brains can't process all this stuff. We got our own real life to deal with. Then on top of that, you done upset the real life. We ain't gonna be able to do all this. Calm down, little man. Calm down. Chill for a minute. Ms.V, I'm just finding out I have bulging disc in my back. Been sent to a specialist. B, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. We're praying that everything turns out all right for you, B. The back is the main structure of your stance and how you sit and how you walk. Everything is all connected there. So I pray that you get a good specialist and everything comes out all right for you. Gee whiz. Y'all remember me telling y'all about the back problems I had? I've had back problems too. I don't have an L4 and an L5B. When the injections first came out here in America, I was one of the first to take it. And I got hurt on the job. I told y'all a story about they was laying people off. This was back in the 80s. I went to walk up the rung of the train track because they had taken the laboratory analysts out and given them the jobs in the plant so you could still work and make money. They laid off all the contractors and took their employees and used them throughout the plant where needed. So we didn't have to get laid off. But in the meantime, it was raining that morning. They had us out there washing rail cars. Okay? See, I ain't too good to do what I got to do to keep food on my table, clothes on my back, and keep my paycheck coming in. Not me. Never have been. Okay? Despite what it looked like. Okay? So when I walked up the rail, I had a big water hose to wash out the inside of the rail car. You took the big cap off the top of it, let the water run through it, and then it came out the bottom. They hooked it back up the bottom, let it dry out with dryers that they put off in there. Then they were able to put the plastic off in there. Okay? You can't put clean plastic in a dirty rail car and expect for the people to pay you millions of dollars for the shipment of the plastic that they need. In the meantime, I missed the run coming down, tennis shoes on. That should have been a no-no. That should have been a rule that I should have had on grip shoes anyway. But it wasn't. That's what I had on. And I missed the run, and I came down, and my back hit the rail on the track. And it injured the L4 and the L5. They are there, but they shrunk them with the medication. Never had no problems ever again since then. But it took a while. It took almost 2 years for me to be able to stand upright because I had started bending to the pain. I was in my late 20s when that happened because my child hadn't even entered first grade yet. She had to go to my mom. I couldn't take care of them. So I truly understand bulging disc. They hit that nerve that's between them discs. It can be excruciating. And ain't nothing gonna help it until them bones get off that nerve. That's bad news. But you're gonna be fine. I was, so why shouldn't you? It's much more advanced now than it was in the 80s. We're in the 2000s, okay? I worked hard. I was on SSI, $840 a month. My husband started getting retirement, $700 a month. They cut my SSI in half and took $100 of our food stamps. They started taking Social Security food stamps. This is a story. This is a true life story. This lady's in here telling. Who is this? This is Angela. And she ain't alone. It's a lot of people in the same boat. This is what I feel the U.S. government needs to start looking at if you really, really want to help your people. Forget about going over there in all them other countries and worrying about what they doing and trying to take in another country when this country here need help. Now, I said what I said, okay? It was on the news. It's not affecting Medicaid or SNAP. Well, that's a good thing, Miss Heller. Thank you for bringing that in, because that was troubling me. How are people supposed to go take their children to the doctor and stuff when a lot of them are on Medicaid? And these babies who need SNAP. With that stuff was not sounding right to me. What's up, Princess? Good morning. We're praying for you over here, and peace and blessings to you, B, from Miss Audrey, for your healing. Okay, Aaron want to get some nincompoop out of here. You know you're going to always have people with troubled minds and mental, Aaron. You know, glad you caught it. I'm sure they caught it too. They try to get it out before I get down there so it don't mess up the conversation that we're talking about over here. Because they obviously have some type of mental issues. And probably nobody else want to be bothered with them, because they are nincompoops. But thank God for the moderators that I do have that get them out of here, and for the people in the chat who don't want them in here. I appreciate that, Aaron. People will flip out, economy will sink, and the whole USA will fold. Oh, Mr. Musk needs to fork out some of his millions. They ain't finna do that. He gonna fork out some millions on the things that he coming up with, you know, improving the Tesla. his A1 artificial intelligence, AI. Yeah, that kind of stuff that's gonna make him some money. Maybe if you're lucky, you might be able to get a job in that field if you're ready. But if you ain't ready, then it's gonna be, over your head. Move on, keep it moving. Ruben say Americans first. Now I couldn't agree more with that. I see B more there. Is that Baltimore? Or is that really your last name? That's just your handle. Okay. Shout out to you if it's Baltimore in the building. That song is by Vernon Garrett. Okay, I ain't never heard of that in era. 1,300 together. Well, hopefully it'll get better. And you'll be able to do more with, even if it doesn't increase, just give you back what they took from you, and that'll help a whole lot. System needs to be overhauled. That's what we need to be doing here in America, looking at what we got there. And I'm so glad whoever blocked these things from going into effect, these judges and things, kudos to you and thank God for you. Because that was going to hurt a whole lot of people. Just the Medicaid. Kids get sick, they get sick. When folks get sick who are on Medicaid, they need help too. B say, Audrey, it's hell when I been and I work as a CNA. Woo. B, you're going to have to take it careful, baby. Yes, indeed. Because you just got over something. Was it your hand that was giving you problems? You be very careful. You'll be going down and you'll be needing a CNA. Miss Carolyn want to know, what state are you in? She's a nurse. She trying to get some information so she can give you some help. We have to watch every dime we spend. Good Lord is going to get tired of all this ish. And you ain't never lied. Tell Miss Carolyn what state you in, Angela. Adopted. Walrus. God bless my mom for what she did for us for food, but it's cost her going into debt. Yeah, a lot of things we do for our children. Just the money I paid for my children to go to school, to college. That was a lot of money for them not to come out with any student loans. A lot of money that I could be living off of now. But I didn't want them with no student loans when they got out. I knew life was going to be rougher for them than it was for me. So we do a lot of things for our kids. And sometimes they appreciate it, sometimes they don't. It depends on the child itself. But I would never regret nothing that I've done for mine. Nothing. Because it didn't stop me from living the way I wanted to. So I just thank God for it. That I was able to go out there and work for it, and I was able to go out there and get it. And I wasn't dumb enough to marry no man that was broke, busted, and disgusted and couldn't help me with those children. I thank him for that. Maybe it didn't work out in the end, but still it ain't no love lost. None whatsoever on their part or my part. B. Smittish, that pain truly is no joke. With me having aggressive arthritis all over, I changed my eating habit. It truly helps, said Miss Audrey. Yeah, Miss Audrey started that back last year. Because when she first started coming in, she actually had us looking at eating healthier, which has helped a whole lot of us. I'm conscious of it now, of what I eat. And I know when I've done wrong, and I know I need to fall back, go back. Because I'm going to tell you what I had got hooked on. And it was showing up right around my midriff. Every day, I was going down to the little store down there to the Circle K. You know them big drinks are 99 cents. Just because they was 99 cents, I went down there and I filled it up. I ain't put no ice in it. I put my ice in it when I got home to get more from my bang for my buck, right? I woke up one morning and I actually took a look at me and I said, girl, you're getting a roll around your belly. You don't need to be doing that. Your clothes ain't gonna look right, they ain't gonna fit right, and you are not gonna be happy with you. I ain't been down there. None last week or this week. It over. I don't need that. Show down. And I'm seeing in just a few days coming on back down, all that sugar wrapping around your waistline. Uh-huh. Miss Audrey, speaking to your Warriors. Okay, Audrey, I need to change my eating habits, and I know it. Most of us do. When fast food was introduced, we just got to be a little careful with it now because it's a part of our diet. I mean, especially if you out there ripping and running still in the world where you're not just sitting at home every day, where you can cook a meal like in old days. It's a part of our diet, but we still have a choice of what we can eat that's healthy and what's not. Mm-hmm. Watch all them preservatives and stuff they got in it. Miss Angela says she lives in Tennessee. Miss Carolyn, everybody needs some food stamps. In your opinion, we could all use them. As high as food is now, it don't make no difference unless you are in the upper tier of the income bracket. Okay? If you working in any kind of form of fashion and you are not up here, you are here, middle class, down, even upper middle class, down. You could have a whole bunch of children and it could be affecting yours. Yeah. If you ain't where Elon is, or Trump is, or anybody he put on that cabinet, you could probably use some food stamps. It was also said that if the federal worker don't like the changes, they could step down. I heard that did I hear it or did I read it? No, I read that he let some federal workers go. Uh-huh. And did. It's sad. Pandalaya. Good morning. How you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Miss Jackie, drop that handle in there again for those who coming in brand new so they can subscribe over here. Please hit the thumbs up button. Welcome to the family over here where we talk about topics of interest to everybody. We try to stay away from people, okay? That's not important at this point in our lives. Not at all. Trying to live day to day, trying to keep food on the table, trying to keep a roof over your head, trying to keep some reliable transportation to get back and forth to do what you got to do, to eat every day, to take care of your children, to go to places you need to do, to go and do what you need to do. Rena, what you saying? Eggs cost $6. We talked about that the other day. What's the difference in how the chicken is laying the egg now and how it used to lay? Don't it still come out the same way? Well, why they gotta cost so much? Huh? Chickens used to eat off the yard, whatever. They got a gizzard. They can eat anything. Why they gotta cost so much? Because you're growing along off too fast. That's why. You paying for all that stuff that you're putting inside that chicken that's probably killing us in the long run. You know, no chicken ain't supposed to go from no little bitty no little baby chicken to grown. They have all them wings in the store. That's just common sense. Milk and eggs gonna eat up $156 all by itself. And throw some bread in there too, Miss Carolyn. Shoot. Okay. Good morning, Miss Deborah Silver. How you doing this morning? Everybody needs another check that would help. Our electric went up 120 this month. Hope I can get some help. What's bad? I know it's not their place, but my sisters are wealthy. Oh. Well, that's a horse of a different color there, Miss Angela. You might need to just sit down and talk to them and just, hey, lay it on the line. You know, I'm asking because I just really need help, y'all. Sometimes though, family ain't gonna come through for you. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna be there. Their families ain't families like families used to be. I'm gonna put it that way. Okay. We used to make our snacks, Ms.V. When I was growing up. Mama could not afford it. Yeah, you had everything you needed. My mom was a housewife for 17 years. So she made all of our snacks, the cakes, the pies, the cookies, the candies. We didn't have to go to no store. But then we were blessed that grandma had the little country store out on the side of the house. And we could go out there and grandma would give us snacks. You know, the store bought candy. But even back then, you could get cookies two for a penny. 2 cookies for a penny. Then it went up 2 for a nickel. Yeah. And she had the bologna with the red rind on it. And then the meat slicer. So you could slice you up some bologna, some salami. And go back there in the little kitchen in the store. Heat it up if you ain't want to eat it cold. Get a loaf of bread off the shelf. Yeah. It's mayonnaise, it's mustard up there, it's sandwich bread. So, we were blessed to have the parents we did. Well, food was never no problem. A place to stay, food, and transportation was never a problem. And we didn't go around raggedy either. I don't know. Yeah, I said I don't know, but I do know. Because my parents and my grandparents, we all lived in the same house, and all the money came into the same house to take care of everybody. That's how it worked out. I figured it out. Everybody takes the dollar and sends it back to their country. America is I can't say that word, Daryl, but welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Okay? But you're right about that. I can tell you about the Oriental people who do my nails and stuff. I've talked to them. They take care of Mama Son, Papa Son back in Vietnam. Oh, yeah, baby. They might not be here, but they're getting the blessings from the people who came here for real, for real. And they will live all in the same house together until they come up and they can move on their own. Try us doing that. We can't live in our own house and get along. There ain't nothing we ain't talked about before. That jealousy, and that envy, and that hate, all that stuff creeps in. And that's mine. You don't know how to share. You don't know how to go out and buy it if you used it up. See, our values and our principles are not right. If I come into B's house and I'm staying in B's house, I got to respect that it's B's house, okay? I can't go in there using her stuff and use it up, and especially use the last, and don't go out and buy her some more. Buy 2 instead of 1. You got more money now because you ain't just paying what you pay to live. You just splitting it with her. You can't live up in that for free. No. If you could pay $1,600 a month, give her $800. Don't you know that'd be a blessing for her? And buy your own food. Okay? Do y'all not understand what I'm saying? That's why we can't live together. Because we don't know how. That's mine. And you don't own nothing. Nothing whatsoever. He owned the cow on 1,000 hills. And you ain't going to take it with you when you leave it. And leave here and you ain't happy with it now. Because if you was, you wouldn't be worried about what somebody else got that you don't have. My nail technician that came from Vietnam told me how they got here. They were giving them credit cards and they had classes. And in the classes, they were taught against blacks. But who they came over here and made their money from, Miss Carolyn? The fishing industry and the nail industry survived. And out of that, you got millionaires. They came over here with the trade they knew how to do. Don't forget what they did out of Kima. Who owned Kima in the beginning? They burned up all them boats out there and got them people out of there. They started off early in the morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and went out there and did their fishing and did whatever they had to do. And when the other man woke up, they used to own it. He didn't get no money no more. His money was already gone, baby. Now who own it out there now? Who living in $1 million houses out there on the water now? And it didn't take them very long. They learned how to live together, pool their money together. When you go off in there in Roses and all them other places out there, that's one big old family off in there. And they've been together for years. You don't think they have problems? They solve them. It's all about the money now. Opportunity to make it. To just the where is your brother at? I heard he was coming to see you, says Raina. People need to stop complaining and cut down on all things that's not necessary and discipline yourself. You said a mouthful then. That's the key word, is discipline. Okay? You know you can't live like you used to. I had to restructure my whole life when my husband left so I could live the way I wanted to. I ain't give a doggone who said what, where, when. You are not doing nothing for me but jabber, jabber, jabber. And I ain't seen how you living, because you ain't come out here and showed us nothing. But you all off in other folks' business, other folks' home. That don't work with me. Not at all. Key word, discipline yourself. Stop complaining. Go to the necessities of life until life gets better. It's not good for us anyway. Everything will be all right. Exactly. But then once you start aging, you realize what the necessities are in your life. It ain't what it used to be, or you have not grown. You have not matured. If you still worrying about a damn pot and a pan that you bought 10 years ago and you ain't never used it, you just got it there collecting dust. You too much into the material things of life for me. I ain't gonna be able to do you. Thank you, Miss Jackie, for dropping the handle in. Subscribe, and come on in. Let's talk about it. You welcome, B. T is trying to get all federal employees an incentive to quit their jobs now. Say what? Who is going to be crazy enough to quit their jobs? Huh? Okay. With just that incentive better be a couple of million if you want them to quit their jobs, because either you're going to be real young working there or you're going to be real old trying to get up out of there. Ain't too many in that middle range. It's more on this side of the spectrum and this side of the spectrum than in the middle. So if they are around that age where they can leave and you give them $1 million to leave, that would be cool. I'd take it and go. But if I just start to work, that $1 million ain't gonna last no lifetime. No way, Jose. You when you stop and you look at life realistically, you may not have ever claimed the status of being a millionaire, but you done spent $1 million. If you done bought homes in your life, many cars in your life, vacation in your life, paid off student loans, or to put your children through school, sit down one day and add it up. It's going to be well over $1 million, okay? People be tripping on $1 million who ain't never had no money at all. If they think $1 million is some money. Carolyn, oh, my wonder how many other groups are taught the same thing. I don't know. Angela, they have programs out there. Let me hold up, Raina. See, we had no knowledge of this. We learn something all the time when we chit-chatting over here. But if you think back, a lot of them still do it. They speak their language in front of you. I have stopped them many times. If you don't speak English in front of me, then you cannot do my nails and take my American dollar. Okay? Because for all I know, you could be talking about me. So I basically stay with the same people all the time. They don't be speaking all that Vietnamese. I don't know what you're saying. And then I'm sitting up here smiling with you and you taking my money and you done talked about me. Now, Rena, Angela, they have programs out there that will help you with your, hold on, it just rolled on me, home, like Habitat for Humanity. But I think basically she need to eat now is what she's saying about the food stamps and stuff like that. Um, and maybe some government assistance on getting into a place that she does not have to pay so much money for, because Habitat for Humanity homes is going to be probably more than what her salary she put in there is going to be able to afford her. She needs some kind of government assistance where she's only paying the bulk of the money is coming from the federal government, and she's only paying a little bit. Like the home that we had in Baltimore, the lady who lived in there only paid $11 a month. But the rest of the money came from the federal government every month for as long as we took care of the home and kept it up to the standards of what they said we had to do every time. That's more of what I see she might need. To just want to know is T hiring Elon's robots? We don't know what he's doing. Those of you that like to read, it would be beneficial if you were to get the book, The Late Great Planet Earth by Hal Lindsey. You won't regret it. There it is, Miss Carolyn. Has a book for us to read. And maybe we should all read this book and discuss it one day out here on Chatting with Ms.V. The Late Great Planet Earth. Interesting read, she says. Okay, by Hal Lindsey. Okay. To just probably he doing everything he says. We don't know what that man doing. I mean, he showed us yesterday that we had no idea. Those of us who did not look at Project 25, I couldn't even read all this stuff. And then a lot of it was written, so you didn't quite understand it anyway. If you're not in the legal system and understand the law, some of it you wasn't going to understand. You just know it was in there. And then yesterday it was like, oh, that's what he was saying. Boopaloop, I didn't hurt my back. Miss B. Smittich hurt her back. And good morning, how are you? B is saying, oh, Lord, Miss V. Okay, good morning, Kamar. Bless you as well. Hit the like button, subscribe. Come on in. Let's chat about it. Okay. Seth Lloyd. That's exactly what Trump's doing. Limiting the money we're sending all around the world and using the money to make America great. So it's your opinion that he is making America great by taking things away from the people, Seth? I'm not here to go back and forth with it. I'm just really asking a question because I thought America was always great. I really never understood the slogan, make America great again. And if this is making America great again by people having to do without things that they really need, I really can't agree with that. That you're free to express your opinion. To just have been good lately. Okay, let me go on. Y'all got an outside conversation going on. Lord, yeah, that scared me for sure. They take the little bit, we are screwed. Exactly. Boopaloop is not from America. And he said he heard you got to pay for an ambulance in America. And it's a whole lot of money too. Better have some insurance to help you out with it too. It could be $1,000 pickup, baby. You be better off to be thrown in the back seat of a car and run on up there than to call out the ambulance if it ain't an emergency where you need the equipment that's in that ambulance. Yeah, you're going to pay for both of them. The one to take you while you sick and the one to take you while you're out of here. Both of them cost money. Sure do. I am sorry I brought my problems to you. I really should have probably not told my problem. You got help over here. People telling you there are places out there for you to go for help. So hopefully you got something out of this conversation and you were able to vent this morning about what is going on with you and that there is still help. Since it wasn't blocked yesterday, you got to get up now and you got to go seek help. Try to find you a place that the government is still subsidizing. I understand in this area there is a list. Okay, you're on a waiting list because so many people and it ain't as many homes that they subsidize. But it's got to be a better way. Are you a member of any church? Because you can go to your church family. It's all kind of outreaches out there. You got to look them up in your area. We play with each other and each other talk. Okay. B say she hope that's what's going on. Seth. Okay. Angela, you will be fine. Hopefully, some suggestions can help you and your family. Seek out your local churches also. Yeah, that's what I was just telling them, Miss Audrey. And then there are also outreach centers too, where just like you go into that place to get the food at the food bank, talk to those people and see if they have any other assistance that they can help you with. They don't just give food at the food banks. Okay. Aqua Blue said, yes, the town ambulance is an itemized charge. Yes, it is, Aqua Blue. Go on down. Yes, Ms.V, them cheap fountain drinks. They ain't no good for you. And then you don't know if the machine been cleaned on top of that. Because you know them people working in there got to clean the all. Should be cleaning the machines at the McDonald's and everywhere else. Every fast food place need to clean that because it comes in as syrup. And so you need to clean it out in between. Sometimes if you look at it, it might be little stuff coming out. You think it might be dried up syrup. That mean that machine wasn't clean. You be better off to get it in the bottle. Rena, let's see. I'm moving on. Trump will get the prices down. Hang in there. Okay, T. I hope so. But I feel like, in my opinion, he should have started with the prices first. And then we would be more likely to go along with the other things that he wanted to do. But while we here trying to survive with the high prices of everything, then that just ain't too good, in my opinion. So we ain't got no choice but to hang in here now, T. Love it or leave it. That's it. That's all. We ain't never been nowhere else. We was born and raised here. So why would we hop up and go somewhere else? Could be worse there. Grass might not be greener on the other side. So we're going to deal with it. We're going to use our brain and we're going to deal with it. Good morning, Miss Joy. Jay came in. Tom Yor. He says Elon is a con man, folks. Well, I can't really say that as a content creator, but you're welcome to voice your opinion. But I do know this much. None of them had a whole lot, but they came up quick. And however they got there, they got an answer for it if it wasn't right. I ain't got an answer for none of that stuff. They got an answer for it. And I thank God I don't. Because somewhere along the way, somebody got stepped on for them to get to where they went. Broken but unbroken. Good morning, sugar. How you doing? Last week I stumbled, wasn't drunk. I don't drink. I fell on my kitchen floor. Lordy, it was a TKO. Nothing broke, but I'm still sore. got to take extra caution at 65. Yeah, because you can't just jump up like you used to. You got to ease up now. Get your balance. Get your footing. And sometimes you got to think, especially like me having pain in my knees. I can't just jump up and run like I used to. I don't know if that knee gonna give out or not. Mm-mm. No, I just thank God ain't no pain in it. Angela says she was married to an abusive husband 28 years. Thank how you stay there that long. I wished I could help women. I mean, I was hurt bad and had to jump out of a moving van to get away. I have PTSD. I wrote a poem, Hidden Cries. I won a contest. Wow. You got a story to tell about some things that you've been through, but you're healed. Okay? 40 because it costs more for feeding chickens. That's what I was saying. We back to the chicken conversation now. They laying them the same way, but it costs more to feed them because of what they are feeding them. They not allowing them to go out and eat off the grass, off the yard no more. And put a little food out there at the end of the day. They ain't growing chickens like that no more. That's why they're growing so fast. And I have to agree with you on what they're feeding the chickens. That's why they cost the eggs and the chickens costing too much. I wish y'all had my neighbor. He sells a dozen for $3. Favorite mustard. Where you live, baby? What state you in? He growing his chickens, obviously, on the yard. Okay. A dozen for $3. Baby. I'm not too much of an egg eater. I try to eat egg with my breakfast, but I mainly cook with egg. And since I ain't been doing a whole lot of cooking, I ain't been getting a whole lot of eggs, so it really ain't been affecting me. Okay. It will cost you even more for food with Donald Trump as president. We already seeing that. He ain't bringing the prices down. He blamed it on Biden administration. But in actuality, food went up under his administration. Everything started going up under his administration. Why? Because of the C virus. And you think back, that's exactly when everything started going up. It was hard to get stuff in here at the time. The world shut down. People were laid off. Prices went up. That was under his administration. Okay? Biden wasn't able to get it back down. In the whole 4 years he was in there. And if you think about it, we were in pretty bad shape when Obama got in office. We wasn't in the best of shape. We wasn't in no shape like we were or are now. But it took him 8 years to get things back on a normal. And then here comes the virus. It's just the way it is. 48 thinks that Trump is a criminal. He's a joke. He's a liar. He ain't for no Trump. Okay? Boop-a-loop. It would probably be cheaper to have a pair of chickens and feed them. Then you could have free egg. What they call them, range fed chickens, free range eggs, something like that. Those are the better eggs. They ain't got all that stuff shot into the chicken or in the food that he eat. That's the ones you grew up on. Angela P. B. Smith says she was in one DV relationship but was strong enough to walk away in 1 year. Yeah, some people stay too long because they don't have confidence in themselves that they can get out there and get away from that stuff and do better. It takes some people a long time to get away. Some people, like B, was able to say, I got to go. I can do bad all by myself, and I'm not going to sit here and let you display that type of behavior. Okay. Trump is going to ruin you. He can't do too much to me. You mean us, not me. Everybody voted for a dummy. No, we can't agree with that either because I did not vote for him. And a lot of people did not vote for him if Kamala got that many votes. No. But the majority, I guess, voted. We don't know that to be a fact either. But like I say, ain't nothing we can do about it now. The good times are done for now. Everything life is a circle. What starts up here, it goes around, and it comes back around, just like looking at a clock. So nothing lasts. Ain't nothing bad gonna last forever. Ain't nothing good gonna last forever. It's just that's just life, and that's how life goes. He just thinks of himself. He doesn't care about anybody else. That's 48. Little six me. Wait a minute. Little 16B. Okay. Good morning. How are you? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Come on in. Let's chit chat about it. Okay. I'm wondering what is going to happen to the healthy food program from our insurance. A lot of this stuff, we got to wait and see. And probably ain't going to be prepared for it when it does happen. I wished everyone had the siblings and children I have when I tell you they are the best. I thank God for them daily. Our parents are deceased. And that's a wonderful thing. When a parent can come in and say that, we've talked about parenting out here before. I just got a calendar from the church on Sunday, parenting tips. And I just opened it up this morning to take a look at it to see what it had to say. I'm past that stage where I got to give parenting tips now. But I got the calendar. It was sitting up there. They were free to all. And I was like, actually, you can go to getparentingtips.com at the bottom. And you'll have one yourself. But I'm going to read it and see what it says. I'm just curious now. Okay? Thank you for the hearts, little 16B. Thank you to all coming in who are subscribing and liking the page. I appreciate you. Donations are available at Super Thanks after the live, Super Chats, Super Stickers, and $ Vieta Brown Cash App. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, thank you to Miss Audrey for my bag this morning. I appreciate this, my first birthday present, my Ravens bag, and I will be wearing it. You will see it again. Okay, I'm going to have to jump to the bottom because we're kind of running out of time. Okay. Hey, what's good, Ms.V? Just a correction, Asian, not Oriental. Okay. So I'm supposed to say Asian, not Oriental, because I don't know the difference. But okay, thank you, Aqua Blue. I lived with my sister for 5 years with no problems. Some people can, some people can't. Both parties got to be acceptable to each other. What dollar? Damn, you fine as hell. For real. You think a 70-year-old is fine as hell. Well, okay, well, then thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Hit the like button, subscribe, and come on in. But no flirting now, okay? Stay with the topic. Stay with the topic, okay? Just wait. The God I serve going to have a ballpoint pen in his hand. Then he's going to say, T, come here. Now let me write down my punishment with my pen. I think this will all come back on Judgment Day. Well, good morning, Pierre. How you doing? Panda Leia. Good morning. Hello. Come on in. Hit the like button, subscribe, be a friend. Okay. Have you heard that they are recalling some Coca-Cola drinks because they have some chemicals in them? The original Coca-Cola had Coke in it. That's why people were so addicted to it. Yusef, good morning. How you doing? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Okay. I'm skipping. I gotta Go on down, Ms. V. See if it gets all federal workers to quit, then all the programs would fall because of no workers. I stopped them to Ms.V. dead in their tracks. I tell them, please speak English as long as I'm being serviced. Exactly. I know what you're talking about. Would you like it if I came over to your country speaking English and you didn't know what I was talking about? It's the same, people. You rights thing ain't nothing free in America, not even water no more. You pay for it to come into your house and you pay for it to drink it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, Aqua Blue says, everyone, the late great planet Earth is on YouTube. 130 minutes. Okay, so you can watch it on YouTube. Okay, moving on down. That's my channel handle. Hit the subscribe button. We on our way to 9K. Fausto Sanchez. Trump the money for the immigration plan. Huh. Now you know he wanted everybody, Sanchez. Okay, that's telling me who you are. You know he don't want y'all over. He wants y'all to go back over there if you wasn't born and raised here. Okay, he done told you that. So you know he ain't finna give you no money. Don't eat mass. No, don't do it. Okay. Melissa Bean. Good morning, Melissa. At appointments, but I am gonna catch up on your videos on my rest day tomorrow. Thank you so much, Melissa. Hope all goes well with your appointments today. Hang in there, baby. The worst is over with. Okay, we're looking for brighter days now. Free range chickens, yes, thing. Angela is saying, I really appreciate all of you listening to me. I feel blessed for all I have prayed daily for. All I am a recovering addict from 2014. So you're doing great. If you're recovering addict, don't rebound. Keep going. It's going to get better. You've been through the worst. Keep going. Okay? Okay. B say she ain't vote for him. Okay. Sting feels the election was bought and not won. It kind of looks like that. You like the bag that Miss Audrey gave me? I really love it. And I thank you for my birthday gift. My birthday is February the 19th, B. The big 7-1. Nah, we ain't having no flirting to just, we ain't got time for all that. I'm not interested. Okay. Everyone so enjoyed you chatting with Ms. V. We look forward to seeing you this evening. Bring a friend and tell a friend. Chatting with Ms. V is where I need to be. Thank you, Miss Audrey. You ain't 70, girl. Give me a few more weeks and I'll be 71 if the good Lord say the same. Okay. All right. We made it to the bottom. Had a great conversation. Everybody was able to air out what was on their minds, chit chat about it. No right or no wrong. Some days we just have to chit chat to see what the people in the building are going through and what they got. Where maybe we can send them some help in some capacity or another. And we're good about that over here. So I got a doctor's appointment for my respiratory problems at 2:00. So I need to get up, get some things done, and then hit the highway to Alvin, Texas. Okay. So I'm going to talk to y'all later on today. Alex is not in here, but Alex wanted me to do another mock conversation with R. Kelly tonight. So I'm gonna have to be thinking about that because R locked up for 30 years and he ain't gonna be able to say nothing either. Now the one last night ain't locked up, but he ain't said nothing. Okay, so we're going to have to do a mock conversation with him where he can just hear us out here on YouTube. All right? So we'll try to get that together, see if we can talk to R tonight. I don't know what y'all want to tell him. I don't know what Alex is wanting to tell him because she ain't in here this morning. But we'll have some laughs and some humor, I'm sure. And maybe we can, leave a few motivational things and inspiration with him. Hey, everybody make mistakes. He's serving time for the crime, so we can't knock him. All right? Y'all take care. Talk to y'all later on this evening. Thank y'all for hitting the like button and subscribing over here. The International Auntie is over and out. Peace and blessings to you. Have a great day.